This week in your Writing and Language Arts packet, make sure it says Writing and Language Arts on the cover. You are starting off at Journal 3 on page 13. Your first journal entry is, we all have talents. Think about what your talents are. What is your greatest talent? How did you discover it? Write to share your talent with everyone. Right. So, do this journal. Make sure you send it to me when you are finished, or send it to your teacher when you are finished. Our next activity for the day is denotation and connotation. So a word can have two kinds of meanings. A word's denotation is its dictionary definition, and a word's connotation is the feeling that people associate with the word. So we're going to compare some positive and negative connotation examples. My older cousin Cal is clever. He asks questions because he is curious. So that is a positive one. And a negative connotation is, my older cousin Cal is sly. He asks questions because he is nosy. So there's a difference between being curious and nosy. You'd think they... Here we go. The dictionary definition of the word clever means almost the same as the dictionary definition of sly. The words have similar denotations. The words curious and nosy also have similar denotations. However, they have very different connotations. The words we use carry feelings. The reader uses these feelings to form opinions. When you write, think about connotations of the words you choose. Ask yourself, what effect will my words have on my readers? So if I read this one, I would think that he is curious because he wants to know more about something, but if I think he's nosy, I think he's just like he just wants to get in everyone's business. That is my connotation of these two words. That's my opinion. So read the sentence. Write P if the underlined word has a positive connotation. Write N if the underlined word has a negative connotation. So Cal is a thrifty person. Cal is a very stingy person. So if you're thrifty, I'm going to say that's positive. Well, let me get my pen. Positive. Thrifty to me means, it makes it sound like you are good with your money and you know how to save it and when to spend it, and you can find good deals. If Cal's a very stingy person, in my head it means that, oh, you have money but you don't want to spend it on something. So I'm going to put that as negative. Right, so we got classic, old-fashioned, trudges, sprints, antique, ancient, insists, encouraged, requested, and commanded. I like this. Number 6. He requested it, so he asked for it. That is positive. If he demanded it, he told you, he's like forcing you to give it to him, so that would be negative. And I will do one more. Let's do number 4. Cal drives an antique car. Or Cal drives an ancient car. Ancient, wow, super old. Antique means that, oh, it's old, but it's in good shape. So, you know the drill. Make sure you're reading them before labeling them. Your independent practice for numbers 1 to 3. Read the sentence, then answer. The answer choices have similar denotations. Which answer choice has the most positive connotation? So you want to see which one is the most positive. So Cal and his wife had a debate about moving to a new home. So a quarrel, a dispute, a discussion, or disagreement. Which one of these is the most positive? Well, a quarrel to me is like a fight, so I wouldn't think that one's positive. A dispute, maybe like they disagreed on something. A discussion, that would mean that they're just talking about it. Or a disagreement is they're disagreeing on something. So I would say discussion. is the most positive connotation. So you're going to do that for 2 and 3. And then number 4, read the sentence, then the answer choices have similar denotations. Which answer choice has the most negative connotation? So this one, they flipped it, and you're going to do which one is the most negative on number 4. Then, as always, you're going to try it out. Reread what you wrote in part 1, so in your journal. So journal 3, you're going to reread it. Do the words give a positive or a negative connotation to your writing? Change any words with a negative connotation to a positive connotation and reread it. Be proud of your talents. So this is for Tuesday. Please make sure you go back and go through your journal again. If maybe you can underline the words in your journal and have someone else in your family read it and see if the words that you use have a negative connotation as well. Maybe some that you didn't catch. And then rewrite it so you are proud of your talents, and someone else reading it can be proud as well and not take it negatively when reading it. Come back later for Wednesday and Thursday's assignment.